Good morning, good morning. So, it's another day at my services and it's going pretty well actually. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit outside of my comfort zone, which is a good thing. I probably I honestly I have no idea. I don't remember. I vaguely recall making a video or an episode or whatever you want to call it a while back where I say that you have to get used to being uncomfortable. So here I am practicing what I preach. And when I say that I'm a little bit outside of my comfort zone, I really only mean that when it comes to Scala, I think I've vastly underestimated how much of a difference some aspects of Scala, the difference is quite large between some stuff. I mean, I did a little bit of prep work before I started using it, and frankly, the actual syntax in Scala and so forth, it's fairly, common. But there are things that are a little bit like fairly different from anything I've been using before. So I've been the issue isn't really the language, it's more learning like the syntax for the different frameworks that we're using and so forth. And it's taking a little bit of time to do all that. And apart from that, everything is going really well. I mean, everybody's like super nice and so forth, and it's really, honestly, I really like the company. I really like the people there. It's a very, very warm environment. There are companies who say that they are a family, if you will, but these people actually really, really practice it, I have to say. I am so far very impressed with the office culture and how much energy they're putting into like building that. So, it's of course then something that makes me want to work hard and like do the best I can with like whatever I'm doing. Like it's I don't know. At least I do. Maybe you guys do too, but whenever you start at a new place or you start a new chapter in your life, you get this sensation where you're a little bit nervous about, do I have what it takes to do this? Can I perform? Will I meet the expectations set forward? And so forth and so forth. And I don't know. I think I think a lot of people feel that. I do, and all I can say is that at least the code is being produced, and like I do need some help from one of my colleagues that I've been teaming up with just to get my bearings in the project and get some stuff done. Then I take a little bit of comfort in that he's been doing Scala for 6 months, and he is, he's not an expert by any means. I mean, it's not like I ask him and 5 minutes later my problem is solved. He has a better understanding of some of the concepts than I do, but he's nowhere near, actually it's a little bit surprising that I'm not saying he's bad at it, it's just that at least I hope that I will have a firmer understanding of all the stuff that's happening in Scala and so forth before 6 months. That's the way I feel about it anyway. But apart from that, overall it's going well, and I'm pretty sure that I'll pick this up fairly quickly. I started writing some unit tests with the frameworks they're using, and got a chance to play a little bit with Kubernetes and their Docker setup and all that good stuff. And overall, I can say that I'm very impressed with how far this company has progressed in such a short amount of time. I mean, they have some really talented people working there. So my guess is that in maybe a few weeks, hopefully a few days, it will, like, I can be complete, like maybe by the end of this week or during next week, I will be so independent that I don't really need to do much more than like ask for some stuff, like where are things and so forth, and then I can work completely independently. It's not that I don't want to have a partner to pair up with. It's more, as I said, like I have this, especially when I start, I want to make my colleagues and my employer and so forth feel that, you know, oh, for hiring Frederick was a really good idea. I mean, he's producing value, and you know, you want to meet certain expectations, and that's the way I work anyway. So yeah, well, stay tuned to see how things progress, I guess, and have a great day.